Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Hannah. I'm here to tell you a little bit about myself and what I do and why I am here. This is my friend Bailey. She is studying for her finals and being of moral support. First of all, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. I was born and raised in Lloydminster, Kitsgotty area. I grew up in Kitsgotty and then I moved to school in Lloyd when I was in high school. I have two sisters and my oldest sister Jessica has 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy. So I have 2 nieces and a nephew and they are sweet little angels. I love them so much. My family, both sides of my family are from this area. My mom's side of the family, I only have one uncle, but my grandpa had 20 brothers and sisters and my grandma had 14 brothers and sisters. So yeah, I have one first cousin on my mom's side and approximately 300 third and fourth cousins. It's actually insane. When my grandma was still alive, we would have to call her and be like, hey nanny, like, are we related to this person? Here's their family tree. Because one time my mom brought her boyfriend home to meet her parents and she's like, hey, this is my boyfriend. And they're like, no, he's your cousin. So that's what happens. My gym teacher in high school was my cousin twice. Yeah, that's right. Twice. It sounds incest, but it's from different sides of the family. My dad's side of the family, my grandpa hitchhiked from Nova Scotia to Lloydminster. I actually never met either of my grandpas. They both passed away before my parents had kids. But my dad has 4 sisters and a brother. We're all kind of all over the place. One of my aunties lives in Australia, one's in BC, 2 are here. I actually work for my one auntie. She owns a dance studio. I have 14 first cousins on my dad's side. They're all pretty cool. My one cousin's like a DJ. She's badass. My other cousins teach dance. They're all kind of all over the place, but we are all super good people and I love to like get to know them and watch my family grow as well. It's been really expanding and growing and yeah, I'm excited to be able to contribute to that one day as well. I am a dancer. That was my thing growing up, my sport, art, whatever that I did. I still am a dancer. You literally cannot turn music on and me not move. It's just in my DNA. I was bred to be a dancer. I'm a dancer. I'm a dance teacher right now. That's what I do as my job other than this. It has brought me such joy, honestly, getting to teach kids to do what I love the most and getting to see them show up in their little tutus and their little shoes. They're so sweet and they'd be like, Miss Hannah, and I'm like, yes I am. I have been extremely shy my whole life. I really suffered from social anxiety. It wasn't until I was a waitress that I realized people really are not that scary at all. I did not like high school. I was always like shaking and nervous and it was not my place. I'm very smart though, so I did good in school. I actually wanted to be a doctor when I was 18 and, you know, trying to figure out my life because they force you to do that at such a young age. I took nursing as my undergraduate degree before going to med school. I got into one of the hardest nursing schools in Canada and I got there and shortly after I was like, yeah, this actually isn't it. This isn't what I want to do. So I switched into elementary education because I have a love for children. They just have a special spot in my heart. I love how innocent-minded they are and they're usually, for the most part, upbeat and ready to do anything. So I did that and I had an opportunity, literally had a phone call with my auntie, hey, you want to move to Australia? And 2 months later, I landed there. So I stopped going to school for a while to travel. Then COVID happened and I came back home. Had it not, honestly, I probably would still be there. It was beautiful and it was a really great experience. I decided during my travels that teaching also wasn't what I wanted to do. And knowing now where I am in this moment, what I believe and what I know, I think a lot differently than I did at 18 years old. And I think it's funny because what I do is almost going to be like a combination of both. I want to be a healer in a different sense than a doctor, however, also a teacher and teach people to heal themselves in different ways that are not as common in our society that we live in. But that's really exciting for me. A few things that I find really interesting that I am going to build my brand off of. what I spend my time studying and learning about so that I can then teach you about it. First is nutrition and health and wellness, all that jazz. I've actually taken quite a few classes already in university because of what I took. Also, I will be learning about the moon cycles, all the different energies that the moon gives off, retrogrades, all the cosmic energy. There is not a scientific way to prove the energy from the moon. However, you can feel it. It is a full moon in Gemini. Can you feel that today? Have you felt like you want to talk it out? That's Gemini for you. We can't shut up, actually. It's impossible for us. Zodiac signs also. I find them very interesting. No, I actually do not base my entire life off my horoscope. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I've ever read my horoscope. I am a Gemini sun. I was born on June 4th, so I'm smack dab in the middle of Gemini. I never really thought that I fully felt like a Gemini, although people are hard on us Geminis. They call us two-faced. Twins doesn't mean two-faced. It means that we're warriors. And we always got your back. We'll be there till the end. But learning about my moon sign and my rising sign, also putting all those three energies together, and bam, you've made Hannah. I am a Gemini sun, Aquarius moon, and Virgo rising. There's a lot of air in this head. There's a lot of air in this head, and I'm working on getting it out. It's coming. Slowly but surely. We are gonna play Fun Facts with Hannah. Tell you some stuff about me so that you get to know me a little bit better. First of all, I don't wear shoes. In the winter, yes, because I understand that frostbite's real, and who wants cold feet? Not me. However, when it's nice outside, I don't wear shoes. Only in grocery stores because Canada's behind with the times and it's still illegal to not wear shoes. But in Australia, you go to the grocery store, half the people there are not wearing shoes. You know how many things in Australia could kill you when they bite you in the toe? A spider, a scorpion, a snake. They don't wear shoes. Why do we have to wear them here, huh? What's that about? Anyway, I also love adventures. I'm always down for adventure. I will go do anything. That's when you have the best times in your life, when you're just like, yeah, let's go, let's do it. My favorite kind of adventure would probably be hiking in the mountains, barefoot, of course. I built up some really nice calluses this summer. They were beautiful. It was great. I very much enjoy reading. I am a nerd. This summer, I read this entire textbook in 3 days. There is a lot of information in here, and it was so interesting I literally couldn't put it down. I'm like in the middle of working, like, oh yeah. My dad thought I was crazy. Maybe I am a little bit. I am super obsessed with Marvel superheroes. I never have gotten into DC yet. I will eventually. However, I don't watch that much TV, if I'm being honest, and I love Marvel because it tells an entire story. Like, if you watch them in chronological order, it's one story, but you watch any movie and it still makes sense. The new Spider-Man movie comes out today, and you have no idea how excited I am. I'm probably the biggest Spider-Man fan you're ever gonna find. You think I'm joking? With great power comes great responsibility. Oh, I have all the Spider-Man getup. You know what? I even have this poster my sister got me. This movie, probably one of my favorite movies I've ever seen in my life. Watch it on... Yeah, it'll change your life. It teaches you about dimensions. I love Spider-Man. My favorite animal is a turtle. I think slow and steady wins the race. I like to take my time to get places and do it right, instead of fast and have to do it again 17 more times, because people like to learn the hard way. My little sister Grace is like that. I am a medium. Yes, I talk to dead people. I do. It's part of what I do. You can think I'm crazy. To each their own. I don't really care what you think of me. I was not always a medium. However, I have learned the art and I use it not only to help people and give readings, but I use it in my everyday life. It's just part of my routine now. I use it, and honestly, it has changed so many things about my life. I really love art. I think that it's really important, and I think that it's really under taught in our society about how important it is. Not only dance, but also painting, sculpting, pottery, anything that you can make. It is a way to express yourself in a different way than words, and sometimes there are no words for how you're feeling. This is my little art corner. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, and that was my butt. I did paint that. Yes, so the last thing that I'm gonna tell you about myself is I've had this feeling for like my whole entire life, if I'm being honest. It goes back as far as I can remember, like 2 years old, sitting there, and I'm like, yep, this is it. This is my lifetime. This is the one. This is the time that I'm gonna get it right. So I have learned about myself and where I come from, that I am here. I am what you call a star seed. My soul has been many places and lived many different lives, but I'm here right now on this earth to help you guys. I want to help spread my love and my light, and I want to help make this world a better place one day at a time. If it's smiling at a stranger or having people watch my videos of me ranting about different things, giving my unique perspective, I know that I am here to help, and honestly, that's really all that I want to do. So, thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next time, and yeah, have a beautiful rest of your day.